Hey everyone, my name is Monroe Mann with Breakdiving, joined today by Ishmael in India. I am in the United States. Today we're having a breakdiving powwow where we kind of go over some of the things we've accomplished the prior month and we discuss what our big plans are, what our targets are for the next month. So last month was April. This month is May. Hey Ishmael, how are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. So what we were talking, by the way, for those of you who are watching this online, you can come join us at breakdiving.io. We're a great, awesome community of people trying to help one another succeed in life and just navigate the challenges of daily living. So we just discussed in the chat room some of the things we accomplished in April. And so some of the things I did were I did my TEDx talk in New York City. I'm really proud of that about breakdiving. So I'm hoping that'll lead to something in the future. I finished a piece of software that I was working on for a while called contactpoints.io. If you want to check it out, it's a contact management software. And so now I'm working on doing the marketing and getting users to join. And yeah, I've just been helping my mom. And also I've been searching for a new job. I quit my job about 3 months ago and still on the hunt. How about you, Ishmael? What did you accomplish in April?
I think in April it was mostly my studies. I want to do at least one project, but I couldn't. It was all my studies for web development and for the next year's gate preparation.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I know you've been working on doing a lot of your studies and working on things, so that's great. So for May, my main targets for May are doing a lot of marketing for contact points, hoping to try to get some paid users. Two, continuing job hunt, looking for an income in the meantime. Three is working towards the marketing for this TEDx. I'm putting together strategies to try to make the video when it goes live as successful as possible. I have another speaking opportunity, so I'm working on trying to close that. I hope to have more information, have a definite by the end of the week, next week. And yeah, I'm just doing more coding on breakdiving, trying to finish the blog, get that coded with the team and launch that so people can write blog posts. And a busy month ahead. How about you, Ishmael? I know you shared you have a lot of studying and you're working on two personal projects, coding projects, yeah?
Yeah. I think that's the biggest milestone for this month. Uh, One of the project is to create uh, a web application where people can come and create challenges. So we do have seen many challenges, right? Like 75 hard, 100 days of code. So I thought I can create a platform where all the people can join and see how others are performing in the challenge.
I think that's
That
a
kind of a
really
platform.
cool idea. Why not bring all of these challenges together on one website? So cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That's awesome. I think there's a big need for that. I think a lot of people would enjoy that. So yeah. Cool,
yeah.
man. That's awesome, Ishra. Oh,
Yeah, when I think about this kind of project ideas, I think about myself or me, because I have problem with these things, to keep up with this kind of challenges or habits. So the next project would be a daily planner. It's not just a daily planner. I need to have a complete planner. So I don't have to rely upon any other planners or tracking systems. So I'm planning to have a big complete planner.
is that your other project?
Yeah, the next one.
Okay.
I need to complete both of them by the end of June. I think, a
Is
pretty,
it, do you have to because your own deadline or because you're in a program that requires you to finish them?
no, my own deadline, my own deadline.
Okay. Okay. All right, that should be really cool. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Do you have a name for it yet?
not yet.
For the first one?
Then
Not yet? Yeah. Sometimes
I
I find
thought
it helps to come up with a
community.
name for it while you're coding it or any business because it makes it feel real. And so if you have that
It,
name in your
the
head,
first name, yeah, the
you don't have
first
to
name
share the
came
name here
in my.
if you don't want to share it publicly. That's
No,
okay.
that's not a problem. The first name came to me while I was thinking about it was community challenge dashboards.
Okay.
Yeah, but it might not be the name. I think a short name would be better.
Yeah, I think so too. That's way too long.
Yeah,
That's like this, like whatever the website is. Let's just say it's called Musharraf.com. It would be Musharraf.com/community challenge dashboard, right? I feel like you got to come up with
yeah,
something short that people can remember. But I
yes,
mean, everyone told me that break diving was a bad idea for a name. Like that doesn't make sense. People aren't going to know what it is. People are going to think it's related to scuba diving, and just go with your heart. Whatever you think is great is great. And
yeah, yes,
hmm. Let's see let's talk about what are our biggest challenges right now. So my biggest challenge, or two challenges, is I'm on one hand helping my mom. My mom's elderly and trying to make sure that she's doing okay in her older age, which is a challenge for me. And trying to do that while also trying to find a new job, a new income. And I'm glad I left my old job. It was really bad. And yeah, I mean, I'm much happier in that sense, but I'm not at that really bad environment. But my savings are going down. I just sold some stock to pay for some expenses and things, and it's kind of stressful. So I am hoping that over the next 2 months, I figure out how to solve this issue.
yeah. So for me also that's the case because I also need to depend on my parents for the income, as I also don't have any savings. So that's very boring for me. But as of now, I can depend upon my parents. So money is not an issue in that
That's
sense.
good. That's good.
But yeah, but it still feels like awful, you know, because I had a job previously, and I know how it feels if you have a job and a steady flow of income. So yeah, in that sense it's boring, but now I can do my studies freely, and maybe in the meantime I can come up with some projects, and it might go live. I can price it. So I'm
You
thinking
never
that way.
know. I mean, that's why I mean, what I'm doing with this break diving, with contact points, and the likelihood that anything succeeds is very
Yeah,
low, but maybe it
it
does.
might.
Maybe one of your concepts takes off, and then you say, Monroe, I'm
Yeah,
giving a donation of $1 million to break diving because my community challenge dashboard was just bought by
yes.
Google.
Yeah, but I think the second project would be the thing I'll do for pricing, uh,
For
the
what?
planner.
Mm. You think that's the one that
Yeah.
would actually maybe make you some money?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I didn't see anything in the community challenge thing for pricing. Maybe it also have. We need to make it
I think
live
it
and
could be.
see
I think if you
how it
want
goes.
to, if you can launch a challenge for free,
Yeah,
and then people can join the challenge.
yeah,
Once 25 people have joined the challenge, no one else can join unless you, the creator,
yeah,
upgrades to
yeah. I
a
thought about
paid
that.
plan.
I thought about that thing, that limiting the users. Maybe it, yeah, it's the thing.
Maybe that's an idea that could work. And yeah, no. and we'll talk about this more in our next event, the marketing for the TEDx thing. But I'm I'm really I'm really curious to find out, as you know, the TEDx is about breakdiving. Does the
Mhm.
can can we, meaning the breakdiving community, all the people that my supporters, my fans, this and that, and could this TEDx be, could it end up becoming a big hit, a big success? I mean, that's the, you know, if how do they take off? They have a good speaker. There's a good message. It's inspiring. Okay, well, that's all those three things. Could this potentially be the thing that gets breakdiving on the map? That's the thing I keep thinking about. Yeah, I don't know. And that's what I'm curious to chat about is how likely, how do we turn this
Mhm.
video into something that goes around the world and people go, I want
Yeah.
to know more about breakdiving. I want to know more about Monroe. Search on Google and they find, oh,
Yes.
there's a community we can join. Oh, I keep dreaming about that. Like all of a sudden the TEDx comes out and then there are 450 applications per day to join us. I don't know.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it depends upon how the video could go viral. If it goes viral, yeah, of course we will have many applications, but
That's
we need to
that's
do
the question I
something
have.
about.
In the video itself, like at the end of it, it does not say, hey, now you can come join breakdiving. There's no, because the TEDx talks have to be very idea centered, not marketing centered. I'm just wondering, let's say 1 million people see the
Yeah.
video and they love it. Do you think they will find out that there is a community
Mhm.
called breakdiving? That's the big question, because the only way they'll
uh,
make a connection really is if they, I don't know if in the description, if TEDx is going to allow it to say Dr. Monroe Mann is the founder of breakdiving.io and online, blah, blah, blah. If so, maybe that'll help very much. But I'm just thinking, if not,
yeah, I think considering the audience, the type of audiences that TEDx have, I think they will try to at least know about breakdiving, because every people doesn't watch TEDx talks. People have that kind of growth mindset or mentality, only watch TEDx, I think. So they will be interested in knowing what is this.
meaning what? You think after they do that, they will do a Google search for that?
Yes, I think so.
Hmm. I'm very curious. So, I mean, that's the big thing then. The question is, and I've been doing so much research trying to figure out how do you make a TEDx just go viral? I mean, most of them, every day there are 40 TEDx videos uploaded because there's so many
Oh,
happening every day. And so, I mean, the day that mine gets
yes.
uploaded, there'll be not maybe 19 to 30 others. And okay, well, what do you do to make sure? I know it's like the idea is make sure that everybody who's supporting you watches it beginning to end. They click like, and then they leave a real comment. And if you do those three things, that helps push it in the algorithm so that YouTube will then start
Yeah.
showing it to more people on their suggested video feeds. And then if those
Mhm.
same
Yes.
people watch the whole thing, click like, leave a comment, boom, then it gets sent to more and more. I mean, that's how we have that, I guess you could say logarithmic or exponential growth that makes,
Exponential. Exponential. Yeah.
what's that? Exponential, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the big, I'm sitting on this and thinking on one hand, like on one hand, I quit my job and I don't have another one now. On the other hand, I have this TEDx thing that could potentially change everything. And it's like there's two things. Like one is just really annoying and frustrating because I'm using my savings and investments. The other is, oh my gosh, there's a great potential ahead. Maybe things could really blossom. And so, well, we'll talk about that more in the next event. We'll spend 20 minutes and try to just come up with a good plan for this. I have some ideas. And
Yeah,
what did you say your big problem is now? In like your big challenge this month?
yeah. For me, the big challenge is like to be consistent in my studies.
Okay.
So yeah, I have a lot of struggles with that, especially with my sleeping. I don't have a consistency in my sleep, so that's the challenging thing. But anyway, I still keep studying. But if I can manage my time as well, yeah, that'll be better.
Hmm. Okay. Well, you've got a month to every day be consistent. Every day,
Yeah,
5 hours of study. So cool. Well, I guess I mean that's it. That's it for today's powwow. We had a good chat, and we have a good plan for what we're doing this month of May. For those of you watching on the internet, I'm hoping by the time you watch this TEDx video has become a viral sensation, and breakdiving is super well known, and everyone's commenting about it. Can't believe it. He lost his job and he was unemployed and he was unsure that what the TEDx talk would do. And I'm hoping that this is just the beginning of something great. Leave if you're watching this, please, if and it's around July 2024 or later, search on YouTube for Monroe Mann TEDx because it would be great to get your support, and you can watch this video that Ishmael and I are talking about. Click like, please, here and on that video. Click subscribe here. Leave a comment. Share this video. Most importantly, visit breakdiving.io. Please come join us. Ishmael and I would love to meet you, and so would everyone else in the community. So wave goodbye to everyone, Ishmael. Bye.